Welcome back, everyone. It is raining again here. Seems to be an everyday thing, 2, 3, 4 times a day. Kind of interesting for mid-August. Today, I have something special. I'm going to talk about my road Bible and the purpose for my road Bible and where we stand. This has been my road Bible. I have had that now for 1 year. It has rode around with me. It has went to countless Bible studies, Sunday services, Tuesday services, Wednesday services, men's groups. Just been around. It's seen a little bit of wear and tear here. It's got some notes shoved in it, some tag points shoved in it. This was the CSB Personal Size Large Print 11.25 font, which nice, good, reasonable size font. CSB is so good at optimizing the space they have with the print size they have. They don't leave a lot of margins for adding any notes or anything like that, which is what it is. But for a good, referenced textual size, be able to read out of thing, it's a great Bible. I really like that. So the purpose of my road Bible is to be able to give it away. That's my entire purpose. Is I do not want an overly expensive Bible. Usually this level quality of Bible you can pick up for less than $35. A lot of times you can find them on sale for $25. That's getting more and more challenging these days with prices just slowly, continually increasing. However, that's my purpose for it. As I go through, if you'll notice, there's, like dates on the chapter headings and stuff. The first time that I read the chapter while I was going through this Bible, I put the date on it. I also underlined each of the verses because I like having a Bible that I can quickly reference and find the verse and stuff. This is, to be used in group, to be used at church, to be used in all those situations. I like to be able to quickly find where that is. My eyesight is getting worse. So, like I pointed out, it's gotten some use. It's gotten some wear and tear. If you've seen my other videos, I like how some other publishers put some cardstock weighted paper up here. They do it in like marriages and deaths and things like that just add a little bit more quality, where most people think it's just that, but it's actually the structure of the Bible's a little stronger. I did replace the ribbons on this, shortly after I got it. I have had to do some, taping structural support there as it was starting to tear apart. Not as bad as some other Bibles. This seems to be par for the course for me on Bibles this day and age, even more expensive ones. It seems like I'm having to tape them up and stuff. CSB/Lifeway, I think, does a better job for me with their color of red, their boldness of it, and everything just seems to work really, really well. So this, I already have a person that I'm giving this to. This will be going to one of my daughters. So it has when she was baptized in here and the notes for that, when her sister was baptized in here and the notes for that and stuff. So there's some personal level to this as well. And I think that should be something that we pass on, take notes of, and things. There's various notes in the back here of things that I think are important. I didn't fill it all the way out, but as you've seen as I flip through it, there's places where there are other notes and things in here just kind of stuck in for that day or that time, time of digging in and studying. So what I'm going to replace it with is closer to what I thought I was buying with when I bought this one here. I actually bought this one by mistake. I wanted a giant print. So this is the CSB Giant Print Personal Sized. Just to give you an idea of the size difference, let me line these up real quick so you can see the difference between giant print and large print. Looks like about a 1/2 inch wider here see if I can line that up a little bit better so you can maybe see. About a 1/2 inch wider and a 1/2 inch taller. Not much bigger. Oddly enough, and I don't, this is probably because I have my heads and tails in here already, so this keeps this a little flatter, where this one, now this is just rounded better, and it's just slightly narrower. So this is a narrower Bible than the large print one by a little bit. Jumps the print up to a 12-point print. Again, they optimize the space really well. You're not going to have a lot of extra space for writing in the margins or anything like that. But it's a great layout. This one here, since it's a study Bible one, again, paper, I'm not a fan of that. I'm almost thinking about taping that ahead of time. But since this has the study edition, it adds one more piece of paper, or thicker paper, up to the front here. So that gives you another place for notes. So I like that. Paper thickness, the same, not bad. In fact, you know, I really like these. I think they are a fantastic price. I bought this one, I think, for under $30. I know I will get a full year out of it. The red is satisfactory to me. The print is bold. It's easy to read. It's just all around a great Bible. And if somebody walks up to me and I feel inspired that they need a Bible, I have one I can just hand them. These are easily replaceable. It's not an heirloom item. However, it's great to be able to get a lot of life out of. This has literally been drug around thousands and thousands of miles of sitting on my car seat or on my dash, riding around in my briefcase. It has a good life, but it still has life to it. It's not falling apart. I mean, well, I had to put some support in it, but that's all right. We all need a little bit of support every once in a while, and that's okay. Gives it a little character. Maps in Crossway, or in Lifeway Bibles and the CSB here are good. I like them. I do wish that they would get Mount Sinai right. They at least come down on this side for an option, although the crossing's wrong and where Mount Sinai is at is wrong, but that's a whole other story. So that's what I'm replacing it with. Pretty much the same thing. Nice, clean, good layout. Really great to be able to read out of. These, I think, are fantastic for Bible study groups and things. I'm a huge fan of the CSB. It is my morning Bible. It is my easy reading Bible. It is my, you know, what I will take to a men's group or a Bible study, just because it is clear to understand. However, it does not paraphrase. You still have to dig in some. So it's really great that way. I think it is a good, solid translation. Are there some weak spots to it? Yes. Are there some spots in this that I take a note and put in there? That way, if it is in study in a group, I will bring that up. I will point my view of how I think that this should be different. But that's not what this video is for. Want to keep this under 10 minutes to keep it nice and simple for you guys. If you have any questions, anything like that, let me know. Are you currently carrying a Bible that you can just give away? And if you are not, why not? I challenge that you should. Anyways, greatly appreciate you taking the time to watch. Thank you. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'd appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.